Almost every day we hear people giving bad advice, don't we? Whether it's in person or online, we hear people saying things that just make us shake our heads. We just want to yell, "Stop listening to them!" And I often wonder, where did those people even get those thoughts? Where did they come from? But there's an even more dangerous voice that can slide right past my filter if I'm not careful. And that's my own voice. See, my own voice can say negative things to me that I tend to believe all too quickly. What can we do about that negative voice when we hear it that's coming from us? Well, when that tends to happen, I want to encourage you to talk to yourself instead of listening to yourself. Yeah, I really do mean talk to yourself. Instead of just letting that negative voice ramble on unchallenged, I want to encourage you to interrupt it with a different thought, a different point of view. Actually tell yourself what to think. Does it feel silly? Who cares? Because this isn't about feeling cool. This is about winning the battle in my mind, and I want to win that battle. So I'm going to tell myself what to think. I'm going to say who I am. I'm going to say who I want to be. I'm going to say what I want to think. I'm going to say how I want to think. I'm going to tell my mind where to go and what to think. It's not that my mind isn't telling me negative things. It often still does that. But I'm going to train it because it's just doing what habits have led it to do. So I'm going to train it to go in a different direction. I'm going to give it different instructions on where to hang out so that over time, it's standing over here instead of standing over there. And things tend to look different when you're standing over here. The perspective is different. So I'll give you a really simple example from my own life in real time. I've been intentionally listening to specific kinds of music that say things that I want my mind to think. And you know what's been happening? Really no surprise. Words from those songs have been rolling around through my mind at random times, and that's a great thing because I'm filling my mind with things I want to think instead of thoughts that I have to resist and reject. I'm talking to myself instead of listening to myself. You see what I mean? So today, you can start talking to yourself too. It can be your own voice. You can say things out loud to yourself that are things that you want to think, who you want to be. Make the one voice that you can control say what you need to hear. I'm going to make great choices today. I'm going to choose to be happy today. I'm going to be gentle and graceful and patient. I'm going to be strong today. I'm becoming resilient. I'm proud of the person I'm becoming. I'm going to set the tone today. Now, if you think that's silly, then you really honestly don't understand how your mind works. And I hope at some point you get there. But for the rest of you, the rest of us that want to level up in our thinking, one of the things that's most important that you can do is to talk to yourself instead of listening to yourself. See, if winning the battle in your mind is important to you, if you want to be in control instead of letting everyone else decide where your thoughts go, everyone else pushing you around, then you need to start being the strongest and most consistent voice that's speaking to you. See, this choice is completely within your reach every single day. So you choose. Start talking and stop listening.